special guest today, His Excellency, Sheikh Dr. Majid Al-Qasimi. Before we begin, I'd like to just share that the assembly point in the event of a fire is on the football pitch. We will exit through these doors. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the 52nd National Day of the United Arab Emirates, and we come together in shared appreciation for this great nation. The ceremony will begin with a reading from the Quran by Abdullah Al-Ali with an English translation by Mir Al-Falasi. As a mark of respect, please do not applaud.
فأخرجنا به نبات كل شيء فأخرجنا منه خضرا نخرج منه حبا متراكبا ومن النخل من طلعها قنوان دانية وجنات من أعناب والزيتون والرمان مشتبها وغير متشابه انظروا إلى ثمره إذا أثمر وينعه إن في ذلكم لآيات لقوم يؤمنون.
And He is the one who sends down rain from the sky, causing all kinds of plants to grow, producing green stalks from which we bring forth clustered grain, and from palm trees come clusters of dates hanging within reach. There are also gardens of grapevines, olives, and pomegranates, similar in shape but dissimilar in taste. Look at these fruit as it yields and ripens. Indeed, in these are signs for people who believe.
Thank you, Abdullah and Mira. It has been 52 years since the UAE was founded on the 2nd of December 1971 by Sheikh Zayed bin Sultan Al Nahyan, the founding father. And on this day, the 6 emirates came together to form the UAE, with Ras Al Khaimah joining the following year and adopting the flag that is recognized across the world today. So please, can we stand for the national anthem, which will be performed by the Senior School Orchestra and some members of the Year 5 choir, the Tesla class. Mr. Hopkins, can we repeat the national anthem so the choir can sing? Thank you very much. Thank you to the choir and orchestra who are now leaving the stage. It is a pleasure to now introduce our flag parade for National Day 52. Wonderful students. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce our guest speaker, His Excellency, Sheikh Dr. Majid Al-Qasimi. I would also like to introduce our CEO, Mr. Mahdi Matar.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I just want to check that we have, okay, that's good, audio. First of all, thank you very much to the school for this beautiful day and for hosting myself. This is the first time I've been to the National Day, and quite apt that it's on the year of sustainability that I am here. I want wanted to speak today to all the parents here and some of the students specifically on the importance of sustainability and what this country has been doing for the future of not only us here but the rest of the world. You have to take your imagination back to essentially our forefathers and the world that they lived in. Water and food was vital to being able to survive every day. It wasn't available and it wasn't in abundance. They had to search through the desert and live in a way that allowed their environment to give them life. And for that, they were really in harmony with the environment. When you think back, they used to live on nothing more than a few dates, some camel milk, and maybe some dried fish. And depending on where you are from the UAE, living on the coasts or maybe more inland, there were only few resources that were really available to our forefathers. And now as the country expands, and we are experiencing it every day, we have drawn into certain excesses and maybe drawn more from our environment, whether it be water or the food. Ultimately, there are problems and challenges when we grow this fast. The amount of waste that the average citizen today here in the UAE makes is twice the average of a European citizen, and it can get more in certain times of the year. When we look to the future through the lens of our past, we understand that our forefathers actually had a clear set of values. They cooperated with the environment, and that allowed them really to live prosperously with very little. When our nation was being built, Sheikh Zayed himself had created a program to be able to farm the land and give our people more purpose and more ownership of what we call our country today. It allowed us to be able to produce vegetables and food. And today, we have large strategies that ensure our food security and allow people to continuously prosper here in the UAE. We have traditionally built houses and structures out of palms, palm tree fronds, and their trunks. And today there are actually companies that use waste from all of these palm trees to build construction materials. And these tenants continue to be found in companies that are growing in the UAE today. If we look at our leadership, they have been bold and brave throughout the building of this country. And I urge you all to take those lessons forward. We now have the UAE Centennial 2071. That is a vision and strategy document that lays out a purpose for the country and for all the people here for what will be our 100-year anniversary as a country. It focuses on education, on the economy, and a happy society. And that vision is not only what has been driving all the Emiratis, but everybody that has come here to grow a family and to build their lives. We also have the UAE Net Zero strategy. And in this year of sustainability, we are hosting one of the largest, if not the most important, global events for climate negotiations, the COP28. With this Net Zero strategy, we'll be looking to make the UAE the first country in the Middle East to be net zero, to be emitting no carbon in a net zero situation. Now, as I was writing this speech, I was sitting with my team, and one of my team members happens to have been born in the year 2000. That means in 2050, she will be 50 years old. That will make me 68, and it will make my oldest son, Sultan, a ripe 35. That is a world that they will inherit from us. And it's no surprise that this focus on sustainability comes from our leadership. If you understand that they grew up in a world where they had to live in harmony with the environment, it's no surprise that our leadership today is making it a focus for how we build a country. And that is not to say we haven't achieved things. The UAE has not only been a leading light in the region, but has been for the world. We've become the first Middle Eastern country to join a global ocean alliance. where we're working on protecting 30% of the world's oceans by 2030. The Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park is the largest single-site solar park in the world, and it will save 6.5 million tons of carbon emissions per year. The UAE has passed legislation that has worked on conserving 49 natural reserves and 33 protected areas, and it accounts for 18% of our country's landmass and 16% of our marine territories. The UAE has developed breeding programs to reintroduce animals that are extinct in the wild, and I've had the pleasure of working in those programs as well. The Hubara bustard, prized by falconers in our country and around the world. The Arabian leopard, the apex predator of our region. The sand cat, Arabian oryx, and the taha. All different species that we don't find in the wild today, but our leadership set the course for reintroducing them. We've developed artificial reefs, about 5,000, where we can build coral in the oceans today. We have 100 million mangroves as committed to be grown in the UAE, of which 60 million already exist. And I can continuously name these until the sun goes down. One major program that has just been launched is the Ni'ma Food Waste Initiative that works on actually ensuring we don't waste food in our society. From landfill, we're trying to divert food to make sure that it doesn't go to waste and it doesn't continue to impact our environment. So where are we going with all this? Today, the UAE has set the guidelines for all of us to build a world that we can live and raise our families in. The founding fathers, more than 50 years ago, declared a bold vision that they would build a country with a green economy around clean energy, that it would have the essentials of water and food for everybody, that it would preserve local habitats and ecosystems, and ultimately transform the way we live, travel, and consume. The leadership has always known and worked to create a safe and stable place. And really this is to create an opportunity for purpose and possibility for everybody here. All of this to allow our future generations to continue on that work. So, 50 years ago and something, our people wasted nothing, took little, and built for future generations. And now it's our turn to do the same. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the wonderful speech. I'd now like to invite Ms. Hammond for the principal address, who is the principal of Repton Dubai and the Chief Education Officer of Excella.
Sabah al-Khair, our honored guest speaker, Sheikh Dr. Majid Al-Qasimi, Shukri Al-Mahari, Dr. Madi Matar, our parents, our colleagues, and our students and friends. We are absolutely delighted that you are here with us today, and it is with immense pride and joy that we gather to celebrate the 52nd UAE National Day at Repton School, Dubai. This occasion provides us with valuable opportunities to reflect on the remarkable journey of the United Arab Emirates and draw inspiration from the progress of this beloved country that has defined and shaped it thus far. The UAE National Day is absolutely a testament to the unwavering spirit and resilience of this great nation. Over the past 52 years, the UAE has achieved remarkable milestones, transforming into what is now a beacon of success and innovation on the global stage. From the Founding Fathers' vision to the present day, our country has consistently demonstrated a commitment to excellence and prosperity. As we commemorate this day, let us reflect on the profound lessons that we learn from the values of the National Day and the principles of unity and cooperation that have been the cornerstone of this nation's success. The UAE stands as a shining example of how diversity can be a source of huge strength and how a shared vision, just like in our school, can lead to unprecedented achievements. It is therefore incumbent upon us, as members of this vibrant Repton family, to embrace the lessons of the past and carry forward into the future all those lessons learned. Let the spirit of unity and patriotism that we celebrate today serve as a constant reminder to us of the power that lies in working together towards common goals, particularly those goals for our children, the world's future leaders. As we engage in lots of activities today that are planned for everybody to enjoy, let us celebrate not only for the achievements of the UAE, but also for the values that actually bind us together as a Repton family in this nation. Happy 52nd UAE Day to you all. I hope you have a fantastic time. We really appreciate all of your contributions and support today and in joining together so that we can celebrate this very special event. Shukran.
Thank you, Mrs. Hammond. Our Head of Emirati Council, Ali Al-Kadbi, will introduce our next speakers.
Assalamu alaikum. It is a privilege to celebrate this very special day with everyone. As head of Emirati Council, I am proud of our school for always instilling a sense of pride in our culture and heritage. I would now like to welcome to the stage Abdullah Al-Marzougi and Noura Al-Fardan for their National Day speeches.
السادة الحضور، أساتذة الكرام، زملائي الأعزاء، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اليوم يجمعنا لقاءنا السنوي لنحتفل معا باليوم الوطني لدولتنا الحبيبة، موطن التميز وواحة الإبداع والابتكار عاليا، ويملأنا الفخر والاعتزاز ونحن نستقبل اليوم الوطني الثاني والخمسين وإماراتنا الغالية أكثر ازدهارا وتطورا ومن إنجاز إلى إنجاز أكبر. الحضور الكريم، لابد ونحن نحتفي بهذه المناسبة الكريمة أن نتذكر المغفور له بإذن الله الشيخ زايد بن سلطان آل نهيان طيب الله ثراه وأخوانه الآباء المؤسسون من أجل توحيد الكلمة والصف والنهضة بالوطن والارتقاء بأبنائه. أعزائي الكرام، يسعدني أن أشارككم تجارب وأفكار حول الفخر بالهوية الوطنية وتأثير قادتنا في تشكيل هويتنا الفريدة. كشباب إماراتيين يكمن في قلوبنا الاعتزاز بماضينا والتزامنا بالتطوير المستقبل يحمل بصمات الهوية الوطنية. يتجسد في تجربتي الشخصية تأثير دولة الإمارات على تطلعاتي ونموي الشخصي، فبفضل الفرص المتاحة تعززت رؤيتي لمستقبل واعد يستند إلى التطور والابتكار. لا يمكننا أن ننسى شعار هذا العام، عام 2023، وهو عام الاستدامة. وكما قال سيدي صاحب السمو الشيخ محمد بن راشد آل مكتوم نائب رئيس الدولة رئيس مجلس الوزراء حاكم إمارة دبي، إن الاستدامة ليست مجرد هدف، بل هي رؤية نعيشها ونحققها بفخر واقتناع بأننا نصنع فارقا يعبر عن روح الابتكار والمسؤولية. يبرز التزام دولة الإمارات في تناول جهودها في تعزيز الاستدامة، بدءا من مبادرات الطاقة المتجددة وصولا إلى التنمية الحضارية المستدامة. فيما يخص مؤتمر كوب 28 نؤكد أهمية دور الإمارات في العمل المناخي العالمي، ونناقش الفرص التي تقدمها هذه الفعالية لعرض مبادرات الإمارات عالمياً، مثل مشاريع الطاقة النظيفة والتنمية المستدامة، إذ تلهمنا وتبرز رؤية دولتنا لمستقبل يعتمد على الموارد بشكل مستدام. نحن من يحمل مسؤولية تشكيل مستقبل دولتنا ومواكبة قيم الاستدامة لتعزيز دورنا الفعال في هذا المجال. أختم كلماتي بالتأكيد على التفاؤل بالمستقبل، حيث يوشد الشباب بقوة نحو تحقيق رؤية دولة الإمارات المستدامة والمزدهرة. لنتحد كشباب إماراتيين في بناء مستقبل يحترم تراثنا ويرسم التطوير والازدهار. طموح قادتنا لنكون المؤثرين على الساحة الدولية. شكرا لكم على حضوركم الكريم، والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, and my fellow students, as we gather to celebrate the 52nd National Day of the UAE, I am filled with an overwhelming sense of pride and gratitude. This day is not just a commemoration, but a reflection of our rich heritage and enduring values that have shaped our beloved nation. Allow me to take you back to a moment when the late Sheikh Zayed, may he rest in peace, planted the first tree in the desert, an act symbolizing his vision to transform arid landscapes into flourishing greenery. This powerful gesture encapsulates the spirit of determination and sustainability resonating deeply within us. It serves as a reminder of the transformative power of vision and perseverance, inspiring us to contribute to the sustainable development of our nation. As Emirati youth, we understand that sustainability is more than just a fundamental principle. It is crucial for the preservation of our nation's resources and beauty for generations to come. It's about safeguarding our environment, our culture, and our way of life. Looking ahead, our vision for the UAE revolves around sustainability, integral to preserving our heritage and fostering continued prosperity. We aspire to contribute to the country's sustainable development and uphold its cherished values, ensuring a bright future for generations to come. Our nation's heritage and values are not merely words, but a living, breathing part of who we are. So, as we embrace the theme of sustainability, let us recognize the vital role of youth empowerment in driving sustainable development. We, as the youth, hold the key to shaping the future of the UAE. Our aspirations align seamlessly with the sustainable path the nation has chosen, and we are eager to contribute to a prosperous and sustainable future. In closing, let us remember the bricks we lay today are not just for the present, but for the future we are collectively building. As we celebrate the UAE's National Day, let us pledge to carry forth the legacy of the late Sheikh Zayed, may he rest in peace, embracing sustainability as a core value that binds us together in our journey towards a prosperous and environmentally conscious United Arab Emirates. Thank you.
Thank you, Abdullah and Noura. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the stage the students who will be performing our Emirati traditional female dance and our male dancers who will perform the Yola.
لكم عن حبه المدرار، وش اللي في إمارات المحبة غير، وش اللي في إمارات المحبة غير. صادق كان وانت صادق التعبير، ندار عيال زايد والقلوب الخير، نحب أرض الإمارات وأهاليها وفيها نحس إن الدنيا لسه بخير، ونفخر فيه ونوص ما يوئي، فيها نحس إن الدنيا لسه بخير، فيها نحس إن الدنيا لسه بخير. من عيوني بصور صادق الإحساس، وأغني عن مشاعركم يا أغلى الناس. لقيت انت الأمان بعد قادتنا، عرفت انت السلام بطيب أمتنا، وانت شفت حب الناس والطيبة، وانت في بلادك شفت رايتنا. لقيت انت الأمان بعد قادتنا، عرفت انت السلام بطيب أمتنا، وانت شفت حب الناس والطيبة، وانت في بلادك شفت رايتنا. سلام يا كرام، سلام يا كرام، سلام الحب لأهل الحب والتقدير. وفاق الخالق في بلادنا بلاده، زمانه من زمن زايد وامجاده، شبابه لون احلامه وحققها، وفيها كم رسم مستقبل اولاده. وفاق الخالق في بلادنا بلاده، زمانه من زمن زايد وامجاده، شبابه لون احلامه وحققها، وفيها كم رسم مستقبل اولاده. وسلام يا كرام، سلام يا كرام، سلام الحب لأهل الحب والتقدير. تعبر عن محبتنا مشاعرنا، دروا إن التعايش في الشعوب يكون بحب اللي ملا قلبه بحب الكون، وأن الخير قبل الأرض في الإنسان، برغم أعراضهم والمعتقد واللون. دروا إن التعايش في الشعوب يكون بحب اللي ملا قلبه بحب الكون، وأن الخير قبل الأرض في الإنسان، برغم أعراضهم والمعتقد واللون. سلام يا كرام، سلام يا كرام،
Thank you to the students and to Ms. Al-Shamari, Ms. Hala, and Ms. Rahab for their support. I would now like to introduce Smayan, Sai, and Lena, who will be playing their own musical rendition inspired by local culture. Before we proceed to the final part of our formal program, it is my pleasure to announce the winners of the Design Your Own Water Bottle competition. In light of this year's sustainability theme, students across all year groups were asked to create and design their own eco-friendly water bottles. The winning designs will be manufactured and sold in D-Block. I'd like to invite Ms. Sachs and Ms. Lowe to hand out the prizes. Year 1 and 2 overall winner, Huzaifi Khan, from Year 1 Butterflies. Year 3 and 4 overall winner, Grace Tandries, from Year 3 Toucans. Year 5 and 6 overall winner, Yoshna Shah, from Year 6 Armstrong. The winner for Year 7 is Leila Said. The winner for year 8 is Fayrouz Karar Luzli. The winner for year 9 is Sophia Warren.
Congratulations to all our winners. Thank you very much, Ms. Lowe and Ms. Sachs, for all your support. As we come to the end of our ceremony, this event would not be possible without the hard work of the National Day Committee and also the generosity of many of our parent sponsors. On behalf of the Repton family, I would like to thank you all for supporting a very special day in our calendar, and a special thank you to Sheikh Dr. Majid Al-Qasimi and our CEO, Mr. Mahdi Matar. I would also like to sincerely thank all our sponsors for all their invaluable contributions to make this event happen. It is now my pleasure to introduce the sponsors parade. They will be walking across per year group. Thank you.
هذه بلادي وهذه عوايدنا نحن لأمجادنا وتراثنا مهما نجحنا هم نحن بلادي الإنجاز والطيب والإخلاص بلادي جوهر الدنيا بحاضر وماضي الزمن تحس انك مختلف وتحس بنشوة فخر اللي ذكرها غير نعم إماراتي أنا من حقي إني أفتخر بعزك يا إمارات المحبة والسلام أنت في عيون أبو خالد شمسك يا عسى ما تغيب نورك يشع ويملي هالدنيا محبة تدوم انتي بحر من الكرم مليان خير وطيب اوفى من ماضي لين اليوم مزروعة بالوجدان الحر ننتي فيه اوراق دونك تراها العمر ما يسوى ابد اي شيء هذه بلادي وهذه عوايدنا نحن لأمجادنا وتراثنا مهما نجحنا هم نحن بلادي الإنجاز والطيب والإخلاص بلادي جوهر الدنيا بحاضر وماضي الزمن تحس انك مختلف وتحس بنشوة فخر اللي ذكرها غير نعم إماراتي أنا من حقي إني أفتخر بعزك يا إمارات المحبة والسلام أنت في عيون أبو خالد بلادي وشمسك يا عسى ما تغيب نورك يشع ويملي هالدنيا محبة
Thank you very much. I would like to invite Lubna to give a special gift to Sheikh Dr. Majid Al-Qasimi. Thank you. This is now the end of the formal part of the day, and we now move to the celebrations for junior school in the Repton Circle. Junior school parents, please may I ask that you collect your children from their classes before going round the festivities. The medical tent is right next to D Block, the table, and this is where you would drop off or collect a lost child. Toilets are in D Block for adults, and students can access the ground floor. Now, all that remains is to say thank you for all the participants involved in our opening ceremony, and we wish you a fantastic 52nd National Day.